Good morning, Stampers. This is Diane Cisneros, and today is Hump Day. This is the card I'm going to make for you today, and I'll put it closer so you can see. I used a Hostess set, which is called Hello There. And in case you don't know what a Hostess set is, it means if you gather some people or if you make an order yourself that totals up to $150 in product, you get Hostess dollars. And these sets have been lowered in price so that you can purchase them with your Hostess dollars for less money than they would be if they were in the regular part of the catalog. So I'm featuring this today, and I'll get started. I'm using Smoky Slate as a background, and that is the lightest gray. I cut this card 4 1/4 this way by 11, and I scored it at 5 1/2. And if you've seen my videos, you'll see that I like to do that a lot. Then I went ahead and I used this hardwood background with the Smoky Slate on Whisper White. And I just stamped it on a piece of white paper, put it in my cutter, cut it down to the size I needed. And I need 5 1/4 by 4 to fit on the front of this. So let me go ahead and put that on with my adhesive. Most of my layers are about 1/4 of an inch smaller than the one I put it on. So then I will show you where I got the idea. I wanted to put some color on the front, and I wanted to use some of the new designer series paper that I ordered. I ordered this flower pot arrangement, and I picked up this one, and I needed to know the colors in there. So here it is, and here are the colors in all of these. This is Blushing Bride, Crushed Curry, Garden Green, Lost Lagoon, Night of Navy, Tangerine Tango, and Whisper White. So whichever color you like, or all of them for that matter, if you want to put it on the front, those are the colors you want to use. So I cut a piece of that paper, 12 inches. It was 12 inches by 1 1/2, and I cut them at 6. Then I took my punch that is 1 3/8, and any square punch will work, or you can just use your scissors. I think this size is retired. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is just, and I'm not going to worry about the length of it. I know that I'm going to make it less than what I already have on there. So there's one, and it's not quite short enough. So I'm going to go up a little bit, and that gives me one of them. And then I'm going to flip it over because this is Lost Lagoon, and that's one of the colors on this side. So I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I think paying attention to your colors, the colors, I guess I'll make that shorter. The colors that the catalog recommends will make such a difference in your cards if you do that. Okay, so I'm just going to take some adhesive, line this up with one of the lines in the hardwood, and then I'm going to do the same thing with the green one, only put the adhesive on the opposite side. Okay, so now I have lots of color on that card. Then what I did was I took the Hostess set, Hello There, which is the one I'm using, and I'm going to use this big stamp. I went ahead and took the Night of Navy that's in this card, and I stamped it on a piece of white. Then I used my Labels collection, and I used these two. So 1, 2, 3. Number 4 would be the one that I did in navy, and number 5 is this one. Counting this way, 1, 2, 3, I used 4 and 5. So I'm going to take the blue out. And then I'm going to take the white one out. I'm just going to get some dimensionals. I want hello there to stand up a little bit. I'm going to put these dimensionals in far enough so they don't show. And then I'm going to lay it right on top of here. Line it up with those points. Then I'm going to use the adhesive to stick this on the front. Okay, so then the other set I used, because I wanted to add some flowers, was Petite Petals. And this little set comes with a punch. This was in the Occasions Mini, and now it's in the new catalog, so you may have it. I stamped 2 of the Tangerine Tango and 2 of the Crushed Curry, which are colors that are in here. So you see how this will all pull itself together. I'm going to just curl a little bit on the edges so they aren't totally flat. This is my bone folder. You can use the side, you could even use the side of your scissors if you don't have a bone folder. Okay, so I'm going to use some dimensionals again. I'm just going to lay them up there. I'm going to use a tangerine and a crushed curry together on both sides. Whoop. So we'll do a couple down here. Okay, make sure they're on tight. I'm going to push them up a little. And the last thing I have to do is I'm going to get some of these candy dots. And there are some garden green ones on this particular one, which is what we're doing here. And I'm going to just stick them in the middle. And they have sticky on the back, so they're easy to put down and stay down. Whoop. Okay, it's just that easy. This is a I like to make colorful cards. So when you incorporate some DSP and you go to the catalog, look up those colors and try to incorporate some of those colors, you're going to have a beautiful card. You just can't help it. So thanks for stopping by on this hump day, and I will see you again soon.